Hello and welcome again at Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will talk about Vertex Pharmaceuticals, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name VRTX. Well, Vertex Pharmaceuticals was previously analyzed as well recently, but we decided again to make a video because it's turning to a very nice mode, which is at the moment could be very bullish if of course no negative catalyst kicks in, because we know that for pharmaceutical companies this is possible, especially if you look at this October action, and if anything from FDA comes, of course price could decline. And why is it very interesting at the moment? Because if you look at the bigger scale for VRTX, this is 1 year scale of the price action daily candles, you see that we are in the vicinity of actually 52 weeks low. So at these levels, not yet reached at around 200, but they are there, and these were really those bad days of 2020 when due to COVID everything dropped, and you see here on the left side the prices really went down but then increased almost 1.5 times. So we are in the vicinity on those low levels, so it also works as a strong pusher, although at the moment, let's come back to a half-year chart. At the moment, there are some indications of possible, let's say, volatility, not that much decline, but overall, the company and the stock technically is ready for rebounds, because there are certain indications for that. So to understand those, let's do a quick analysis for VRTX. As always, we have free moving averages discussed and depicted at our channel. At our candles, these are actually moving averages 20, 50, and 200. You see here them being green, blue, and red line correspondingly. Here on the left the legends, and here on the right you see them actually. So if you look at those, what you see, what is very important, is it's a major change of the direction for moving average 20, because now the company was overall in a state where moving average 20 and 50 were on the bottom and 200 on the top. Usually this is for declining, or let's say the stocks that are a little bit suppressed. But once moving average 20 starts a massive move upwards, this usually means a good price action, or at least expectation for a price action. And what you see, similar situation was observed, for example, from November towards end of the year, previous year. And now we see a similar situation happening. You see moving average 20 is turning upwards, but it still needs to make this double wave. What is double wave? It's again, using example as an example, November, December action, you see first one upwards wave takes place, causing the moving average 20 to recover, then it declines, and only then you see the major move. Here you can observe similar situation. So already this first wave, you can say, kind of took place. So we are in the small decline, and then we can expect the rebounds any moment. So this way it will be the third wave starting, and once this is happening, it could be very nice actually to be there. Therefore, in order to play here, we need to enter in time and be ready for some positive move and profit taking. And usually we discuss, speaking of profit, as always at our channel, it's 10 to 15%, let's say, target for profit making, and then we advise to take your profit, enjoy it, then re-enter if needed, or try other videos, other opportunities. We post daily many videos, so you can find something interesting there as well. For now, what we see at the last 3 trading sessions, there is entrapping between moving average 20 and 50. Here you see it. So the price bounced downwards from moving average 50, but now it's sitting at moving average 20. So still, due to the fact that tomorrow is actually end of the trading week, and this candle is a doji like with bigger upward shadow, we still might go lower. Therefore, it would be actually an immediate buy already. Anything that goes lower to 10 and all the way to 2.5 would be actually a very nice opportunity to enter if we go that low, and then you can actually be really safe in a sense that for this stock, this is very bottom of those volatilities that were observed. So if you would name this channel S1, S2, it will make it a very nice first entry opportunity here. And with this, you can actually start recovering from that level. So let's write it here in the center for those who like more let's say, a numerical representation. So the entry channel would be then 205 and 210. So with this, it should be the first nice entry, and then once rebounds takes place, for midterm traders, let's say there is a very strong attractor being moving average 200, this red line, because the price will try to go there in midterm, but for short term, of course, you can see there is a interesting and actually quite strong, you can call resist level at 230. Let's name it R1, and that resist level also works at the moment as an attractor, so it could be a first attractor for the price action, and therefore you can wait for that level to make your profit. With this, it's still quite nice. The fact that it might still decline a little bit from the current levels is also that we see the upwards wave is making kind of a secondary move, so it still might go a little bit lower before really setting upwards. RSI wise, we are volatiling in the middle, so it's still good. Overall, we see this recovery trend, but it still might go with some waves and willing to go higher, so slowly building up also the pressure. So overall, it's a very nice settlement setting actually to enter and to make some profit. So with this being said, that's the first entry opportunity. To see lower ones, we really need to go to, let's say, the bigger scale. And if you look here, then of course, so the current level is between 205 and 210. So let's redraw it quickly here to understand that the situation. And then should we decline further, of course, we then can look at these very low levels at 200, which will be kind of 52 weeks low, and anything below there, it would be immediate buy. So if you would write it here back at our half-year channel, it will be anything below 200 would be actually an immediate buy, and you can enter there again. And since we don't have in any reasonable, let's say, past up to 1 year any lower levels, it's very difficult to predict what would happen if negative catalyst kicks in. So to take this into account, still it's nice to keep some funds for averaging down, because negative catalysts can come, and you know, for this company, as for any pharmaceutical company, whatever FDA related or regulatory related or product related news are there, you can see a strong decline. So you need to mitigate those risks. So you need to keep some funds, and since we don't have any visible support lines here, we just can take it as a classical 15% decline from 200, let's say, and with this, if this will be happening, you can average down there easily. So if price goes anywhere lower than 100, let's say 70, this will make it a last opportunity based on news. Let's write it here. If any news kicks in, it's a little bit unusual to do it this way, because we don't have let's say any support levels at least 1 year, so you cannot say what would be the real level there, but in general we just need to keep those funds for averaging down. It's more like a mathematical approach rather than really based on support levels for mitigation, although we have those levels for first and second entry. So with this being said, you can enter with 1-2-2 strategy here. What does it mean? It means that the funds you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions. Then you can buy with 1 portion in the first circle, you can buy with 2 portions in the second circle, and again average down with 2 portions if negative catalyst kicks in and we go below 170. Although not really expected, mostly it's expected. The most expected play here is that we take on from S1, S2, where S1 would be immediate buy, higher towards R1, and this should be quite safe and rather nice place for Vertex Pharmaceuticals at the moment. And for midterm traders, as I said, SMA 200 will be the level to go. So overall, very positive stock. We'll be watching it as well. This is the numerical card to play with it. So if you are more for numbers, it's here. If you more like graphical representation, you can look here. So you can just make a screenshot of this one and use it as your trading card for VRTX. With this being said, that's actually all at the moment for the stock. So good luck with it, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're first time watching this video. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.